Good morning. And here's Frankie. Frankie, you gonna say hi? Come on, jump. Jump. Come on, jump. I have a Temu haul. Don't let these packages fool you though. There's 3 of them here. And I'm pretty sure they're the yard furniture cushions I wanted to try. They look like they're the same ones that I saw at Walmart, only of course less expensive. And if I need to return them, jump. Come on, jump. Quit looking at me like you're lost. You know the deal. Come on, Frankie, jump. Jump. You know I love you. Why do you look lost? Ah. You see? Why do you look so lost? Come on. All right. Come here. Jump. Right here. Come on. Jump. Right here. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, baby pup? Baby pup? Oh. All right. That's fine. Anyway, I hate to be a tease about the Temu. I'm going to have to do it later. I've got way too much going on this morning. So, I'm going to tell you something. I've been giving this some thought. There are some of us who are really lucky. This is just castor oil. I'm just dabbing on some for under makeup. Don't want to overdo it, but if you just dot it around, it's great for under makeup as far as I can tell so far. Anyway, some of us are really lucky and have found work that we love. I'm glad being in private practice because I like being my own boss. I make enough money to get by. And the journey that's gotten me here has been an incredible ride. I know that there are a lot of rules and regulations with all the different licensures, and if you want to open a restaurant, even there's rules and regulations, and some of them make perfect sense. Well, a lot of them, most of them maybe even, but some of them are just like, okay, how can you nitpick someone to death to make them just want to give up? And counseling, psychotherapy, can be like that a little bit. They expect a human being to be in a line of work of compassionate care and to hold space for drama and trauma and to not emote. I came across this recently because I'm an emotive person anyway, and I'm really direct. But once in a while, rarely, but once in a while, I am so surprised by someone's information they're sharing with me that I show my disappointment or show my frustration or show my sadness or anger. I might even shed a tear with them. I mean, I try not to make it the session about me, of course. But sometimes I do show my emotions. And so I did that recently, and I think I in my opinion, I overshot. I made it very clear I was disappointed. I felt like a scolding mother. Not at the time. I think at the time I felt like a therapist who was like, what the hell? How did that happen? Kind of thing. And then, let me get a darker foundation here. I'm going to try. I think this is a little darker. And, oh yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I feel like playing with makeup today. And then after I thought about it and ruminated on it a little bit, because I thought, well, I was pretty stern. I probably shouldn't have been quite that stern. But then I talked to a friend of mine about it, who is also someone who's known me for a very long time. Then later I also talked to my therapist. And then finally, the next day, I talked to my supervisor. Because I felt like I came off a little too harsh. Well, then after getting all that feedback, it was like, what else was going on in my life that I would react that strongly? Good questions. And did I feel like a scolding mother? And so that's where I kind of came out with that. And I thought, well, maybe. But I just don't think I really felt like a scolding mother. I felt like I was a scolding therapist. To be the honest to goodness truth with you. Hi. Where you going? You leaving me? You know I love you. Come on up. Come on. Jump. Come on. Come on, jump. Good boy. Good boy. So, the reason why I got hung up on the mother part is because... There you go. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Oh, mama's boy. I love you so much. Oh, look at that perfect little nose. I love you, baby. We'll go outside here in a minute. I don't usually put on makeup before I go outside, but I've had such a busy day and I'm having trouble breathing. My allergies have been messing with me the last few days. I'm medicated up, so I'm not blowing my nose all over the place yet. We'll see. It's because, and this is interesting. I think sometimes my job is to teach some clients what they missed out on as a child. There are some people who really did not get some of the self-value, the training in how to maintain a level of self-value. You don't have to have the self-love, the self-respect, the all kinds of stuff. But you have to have enough value to say, okay, I don't have to be madly in love with this cup, but I value it, so I'm going to take care of it because it holds lots of stuff. It's handy. I get so excited. I do happen to love my Christmas cups. So I help some of my clients find how to remother themselves, how to reparent themselves. What a good dad or a good mom would do. I say, see what I just said to you? A good mother or a good father would say something similar. And that's something you don't have in your head often enough. And as a child, you hear it every day throughout the day. Oh, I'm so happy with you. I'm so glad you're born. I just love that you're here. You know, the sweet birthday parties instead of the dramatic knives throwing, food flying holidays, or if you even have any. So, if you don't get taught those things, that you are worthy, then you go through life making these stupid mistakes, not seeing long-term consequences. You're not taught that you're not thinking about your future if you do certain things. Or you're setting up the same thing happening over and over and over again. So, I was trying to follow up on myself. There he goes. It won't stop once he gets locked in. It doesn't sound like he's locked in yet, but we could get there. Frankie, come. Oh, my neighbor dogs are outside. They're so beautiful. My neighbor has some Great Danes. Oh, and they're sweet, 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 sweet. Okay, anyway, where was I? I need powder. So, I decided to double check on myself. I had time and I was kind of regretting that I was as intense as I was. And then a little part of me was like, well, in a perfect scenario, I would have handled it like this. And that's when I realized, I wish I had stayed calmer. I wish I had handled it like a mature parent instead of a parent who's frustrated with their kid because this has just happened one too many times. Because that's how I felt like I acted. And I don't want to intentionally cross the line between teaching them how to parent